In problem 6, it is given that you have to find the dimension of a square whose area is 2025 square meter. Now, area of square is equal to side square, which is given to be 2025 square meter. And you have to find dimension. Dimension means side of the square. So side will be equal to under the root 2025. Square meter can be written as like this, which is known as meter square. Now there are two ways. One is ones and tens method. When you use ones and tens method, you separate ones and tens digit from rest of the digit. That is, here the last digit is 5 and it is possible only for 5. Now here it is 20. 20 lies between the square of 4 and 5 and smaller one is 4. So it will be 45. So side will be equal to 45 meter. This is using ones and tens method. What about prime factorization? Check it out. 405, 81, 327, 39. So we get the pairs as 5 into 3 into 3. 5 nines are 45 meter. So in both the cases we get the same answer. In problem 7, it is given that a library has 15,625 books in all. Total books are 15,625. The number of cells in the library is same as the number of books in each cell. Means the cells are same in number as the number of books in each cell. Find the total number of cells the library has. So total number of books is total number of books is equal to 15,625. Number of cells will be equal to under the root 15625. Why? Because in the problem it is given that the number of cells in the library is same as the number of books in each shelf. Suppose there is one book, one shelf. So total number of books 1 into 1. Suppose if there are two shelves and each shelf is having 2 books, that means 2 2s are 4. That is equal to 2 square. Total books are 4. In 2 cells, suppose these are the cells of the library. I am saying that both the cells are having 2 books each. So 2 plus 2, 4 books. That means if there are 4 books in the library and the number of cells in the library is same as the number of books, then number of cells will be equal to under the root number of books. That means it will be equal to 2. Isn't it so? So here also total number of books is 15,625. So number of cells will be equal to under the root 15,625. Now how to find the root of this number? There are two methods. One is ones and tens. For that, separate ones and tens digit from other numbers. Here it is 25. 25 is the square of 5. So last digit 5 is possible only for 5. Here it is 156. Now you can see that 12 square is equal to 144 and 13 square is equal to 169. And which one is smaller? 12. So here it will be 125. So 125 cells are there. One method is this. Another method is prime factorization. Do prime factorization of 15625. Do it. again divide it by 5, again by 5. So how many pair we get? 1, 2, 3. So it will be 5 into 5 into 5. That means 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125 cells. So from both the methods we get the same answer. Is it clear to you? Look at this problem. What is given? That find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers 8, 15, 20 and 30. In junior classes you have done the problem that find the smallest number that is divisible by each of the numbers 8, 15, 20 and 30. And what you used to do? Smallest number means least common multiple of these numbers, because multiple is always divisible by the factors. So first of all we will find out LCM of 8, 15, 20 and 30. Find it out quickly. You can do along with me. Now you can divide it by 5. We get 3. Now again by 3. So we get LCM of 8, 15, 20 and 30 as 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 3. But you can easily see that we get only one pair of prime factors. Okay, rest of the factors are idle. So it can't be a perfect square. But we need smallest square number. That means we have to make this number a perfect square. So our required number will be equal to, what we have to do? Just multiply the idle factors by the same number. Here we are having 1 2, multiply it by 2. 1 5 is there, multiply it by 5. And 1 3 is there, multiply it by 3. Now all the factors are in pair. That means that this number is a perfect square. Now for doing multiplication, I will tell you a trick. Whenever you get 2 and 5, it will make 0. 2 5s are 10. So instead of multiplying all things, whenever you get 2 and 5, just put a 0 for it. One more 2 and 5, put one more 0. And multiply the rest of the factors. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36. So you get the answer as 3600. So 3600 is the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers 8, 15, 20 and 30. So once again I am telling you the method. Whenever it is being asked that you have to find the smallest square number which is divisible by many of the numbers, then first of all find the LCM of all the given numbers and make that LCM a perfect square by multiplying all the idle factors with the same number. So we get 3600 as our answer. That solves our problem and completes exercise 6.2.